Greetings YouTubers, this is SLR Tam. So this video here is gonna be EOS M50 in use, which means all the media that I shot in the upcoming video, whatever follows this intro here, for lack of better words, is all shot on the EOS M50. So then you can judge the quality and how it's done. Mostly I think I'm gonna deliver this at the 30 frames per second. And at the end here, I'll show some photo clips and then give you a link below to the photos and raw photos so you can play with them. Okay, all right, well, let's tune in. Oh, and this intro is also shot on the M50, okay? Tend to look at this. Do my hair. Anyway, Chicago, look at this. It's April 17th. Or is it the 16th? Yeah, no, it's 17th. Yeah, and we still get this horrible white stuff. It's okay to get it a few times a year, but to get it for 6 months? It seems like we're in Siberia. Yeah. Alright, well, let's get it on with this M50 review here. Gonna show this to you in use. Alright. So you actually see what this camera sees. Alright, let's get going. So what we got today? 29 degrees. Alright, so here we go, trying out the new Canon M50. Of course, I'm in the car. Just mounted this camera on the dashboard and let's just see how it goes. Looks like it's actually tracking my face nicely. So that's good. I wonder how much of, car vibrations it's gonna pick up. So this, you notice, this here is complete darkness. We'll see how the camera does in this configuration here. And I'm just running it on auto mode. Obviously I can't control anything here. So here we set the camera to 1/50th of a second, f 3.5. and ISO 6400, so you can see how it does at night. So right now we're shooting at 1/50th of a second, f3.5, ISO 6400. We have a small town or city here in the background, and you can see the glow of the city in the clouds. So as you can notice, then we're in complete darkness here, and actually I think the noise levels are okay on this. Yeah, this is ISO 6400. I'm shooting at 1/30th of a second. We're almost in complete darkness here. Let me see if we can track my face. Not really. I think it should do it now. Come on, Canon. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I would say this is like a very, very lightly illuminated scene, just from some like kind of poor parking lights. And I'm just walking with this camera, using it handheld, no tripod or anything. I'm just like holding it with my hand on the bottom of the camera, and it's actually tracking my face right now, which is pretty cool. I don't think there seems to be a lot of shake. You can see the clouds behind me, so that's how dark it is, and it's about 4:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so right now I have my hand stretched out as far as I can go, and we're approaching one of the building lights here. So as my face gets a little brighter, so it's getting a lot brighter, the background should, I think, start getting darker at some point. Maybe my face has to fill in more of the scene. Damn, I look bad under this lighting. Okay, so let's back up a bit. You can see the light falling off fairly quickly. Should have brought a Gorilla Pod or something for this. Okay. All right, here we go. It's a bit windy, so the internal mic. Let's see. Right now, the illumination from the light is almost gone. If we go here, kind of lost my face tracking. Should come back about now. Okay. Lost face tracking already. Yeah, it's a little too dark. Should come back now. So what I gotta say in this test here, it's actually a fairly good performer. As far as like face tracking goes and the noise levels, I think you do need a bright lens, something around f2.8 or higher. I would probably pick up the 22mm f2.0 lens. That's only $200. That might do okay. I think right now we're at 15mm. So we're at 15mm. So maybe you need something wider. Actually, you should pick up like a prime lens or a bright lens that goes below, or 2.8 or below, if you're gonna use this camera at night. Now we're in complete darkness, so I don't think it's tracking my face anymore. It doesn't show. And if we turn around here, boom, yeah, my face started getting tracked again, which is extremely good for vlogging. So it gets tracked, doesn't get tracked. Didn't catch it. Hold on, caught it again. Caught it, still got it. Don't got it. Okay, let's see here. Got it. That was pretty quick. Got it. Where's my face? Here's my face. Just look at my face now. No? Yes? No? No. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, first I was gonna bash this camera that it's super light, but right now I actually enjoy that it's so light because my hand is not hurting after holding it for 5 minutes. As you have seen by my examples here, this camera is a real gem at $700 or $800. It actually is quite capable, except it doesn't have 4K. I mean, it tracks your face with like astounding accuracy. Like doesn't miss a beat. It also tracks focus points well. It does get confused sometimes, but it's really nothing to be picky about. And now here I am just holding it in my hand with no tripod whatsoever, and I'm recording while I'm biking. I'm using a Rode Video Mic Pro, not the Plus, just the Pro. So I hope the audio is good because it's pretty windy here. So this is the wide setting we had before in the 1080. So notice my face now is twice as big, and I think it's just barely getting into focus. So definitely 4K is way handicapped here. I think they should at least have thrown in 30 frames per second. This crop factor, I mean, this thing's got the Digic 8, so definitely the hardware should be more than capable to handle it. I guess it's just a software issue where Canon doesn't want us to have a full 4K capability. I wonder if the sound levels don't show up in manual audio as well, just like they don't on a 6D, which is really frustrating. So not only you don't get the mic jack or the headphone jack, but there's no way to monitor the audio because there's no sound levels shown to you unless you're changing the level. Okay. Yes, with the camera I shot 1080p, so shows you how the camera focuses, and it really does track focus extremely well in 1080. Now in 4K it had a huge challenge tracking the focus. So yeah, can't recommend it for 4K, but for 1080p I think this is a great camera. Now the selection of lenses is very limited. If you have found this video useful, please subscribe, share, comment and rate. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel.